What's up, everybody? It's Tyler from Dirt Road Country here, and it's really nice to be joined by a fellow New Jersey native. She's killing it in the Northeast country scene, and she's put out a bunch of new music. Her newest song called I Love a Cowboy is out right now, and it's pure country gold. Megan Knight joins me. Megan, what's going on?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
So great. We chatted, it probably was about 3 years ago, early on in these interview series. How's everything been with you? You've been really busy.
I can't believe how fast time's gone by. Things have been going great. Actually, since then, I'm really excited. I got to sign my first distribution deal and first sync deal. So there's been some progress made. Really happy about it. Now the next thing is regional booking. That is the goal. So hopefully it magically flies in at some point here.
Well, you certainly got the great music to support you. I mean, the new song "I Love a Cowboy," like I said, it came out in March, and it's a great song. Can you talk about it and what it was like writing it and going through the whole process of getting it out there?
So I went to a writing session in Muscle Shoals one day with the title "I Love a Cowboy," and it was me, Brian Mayer, who's written for like Taylor Swift, Justin Moore, and James LeBlanc and Jimmy Nutt. So we were all sitting together, and I said, I really want to write a song that feels like we're kind of painting a picture. I wanted it to feel like a movie scene. I've been really into shows like Yellowstone and stuff. So I wanted to write something that felt like it could be in one of these shows. And that's how we kind of approached writing this song. And I feel like we kind of accomplished it. We had strings and pedal steel. We really went all out with this one.
Yeah, it's got that country western sound, and it's really great. And you killed it on the vocals. And something I took away from that was, I listen to your voice and I hear those country influences, and I hear some like I don't know. As a fellow New Jersey person, I didn't grow up listening just to country music, and I know you didn't either. So, who were some of those influences that got you into wanting to pursue music?
The two guys that got me into pursuing music was Damian Rice and Glenn Hansard. They taught me how I wanted to play the acoustic guitar and approach it. Actually, my co-producer and co-writer James LeBlanc always makes me laugh because I like to do like this thing, like this certain strumming pattern that they do, but it feels so much like me at this point. He's like, "Why are you always doing that?" I'm like, "I just feel it. I
Yeah.
can't not play that way." But I'm playing country music, but applying the guitar techniques that I learned from them to country. So but I have tons of influences going from rock music, especially. Like if you come to one of my live shows, we have a bunch of country music, but I'm always sure to throw in like a rock cover or something rock. And I just started playing electric guitar with my band for the first time last night, and it was a blast.
I was saying you've been playing all over the Northeast, especially New Jersey. What's it been like seeing all these country fans up in the Northeast and just knowing that country is a thing everywhere and especially here?
I love to see it because it just definitely wasn't a thing a decade ago. I remember I wanted to start out in country music, but it just wasn't a thing around here. And I'm like, okay, if I want to be getting good gigs around here, I'm going to have to start playing rock, which I was fine with because I've always also loved rock. But that was just the lane I had to be for a while. And then I kind of got into like the Lana Del Rey cinematic world and made an EP that was kind of like that. And then I'm like, I just want to go back to country because I'll be singing all these different songs and people are like, your voice naturally sounds country with your natural inflections. So once I went back to country, that's when my career finally started rolling. So I was like, all right, maybe we just need people around here to get used to the country idea. And now that it's accepted, they accept me being country. But yeah, it's been a journey.
Well, speaking of your career getting rolling, you have new music planned and even a potential album. Can you talk about that?
Yes. So I have another single releasing within the next couple months. I'm actually going to the studio tonight to put on some finishing touches. It's really nice because I work out of a studio in Muscle Shoals, Alabama called the Nut House, but I have a friend here. His producer name is Maverick. He's incredible, but I'll get all the stems from the guys down south and then we do a bunch of stuff here. So it's a really nice workflow. But once this single comes out, we're going to set up the release of the full album. Finally, it's like 2 years in the making, maybe almost three. But it was so much back and forth because I still live in Jersey, but I go to Alabama to write and record. So it just takes a long time. But I'm so excited to have this thing in the world this summer.
All right, I can't wait to hear it. Now, before I let you go, you've had the opportunity to open for some pretty cool people, like from Zach Top to Tigirlily Gold. Who would you love to open up for this year or sometime soon in the future? And how excited are you to just keep playing live shows out there and opening up these great concerts?
I would say Willow Avalon, Lainey Wilson, and Maggie Antone.
How excited you are to get back out there with summertime coming?
I can't wait. I had a couple weeks off to just chill, like a little hiatus, and I was kind of going crazy. I was writing some songs, but I was ready to get back onto the stage. So this summer is booked and busy. I can't wait to get back out there.
What's your favorite song to sing live?
Um, I would have to say Hard Way to Go. That's an original song of mine, and it just rocks out. It's so fun to play live. So you got to come say it.
Getting to sing your own songs on a stage, it's just it's a different feeling than singing those covers.
Oh, 100%. That's why my big goal actually like this whole year is to try to figure out, how to change the gears a little more. And now that I'll have this full album coming out, I feel like it'll be a lot easier.
Well, for sure. And Megan, it's going to be a big year for you. I know it. You've got a fantastic voice. You've got great music, and I can't wait to hear that album. Everybody out there watching this, be sure to go follow Megan on Instagram, TikTok, every social media platform she's on. Go stream I Love a Cowboy now and get ready for an album because it is coming soon. Megan, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.